We have a family of 5 total.
Mama, look.
I know, I see that. Look at Mommy.
It's kind of like phone.
Yes, it's like a phone.
To call.
We're not going to call anybody. Okay? We got a daddy at home. And who else is at home?
Karen.
Cameron's at home. Brother Cameron, 3. And little Lily, who's a year and a half.
2.
Well, she's almost 2. Yeah. And then there's Dallas. How old are you? 5 years old. Do we like to eat popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, popcorn and watch TV. Lay low. Yeah, lay low. We stay on the DL, right?
Tell me about your crown that you won.
How many crowns? Tell Shauna Lee.
2.
2 crowns.
Are they big or little?
Big.
Big.
Big. You go in pageants, right?
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Mommy, look.
I see.
This is a telephone.
Yeah, just leave it down there. Are you a pageant queen? Mm-hmm.
Is that your favorite thing to do?
Yeah.
So far. It's a safe thing for us to do. Come sit here on the couch with Mom. Where is Dallas's cancer? In your eyes. Show Shauna Lee your eyes. Tell her where your cancer is. Go like this. It's in my eyes.
Your eyes. Do you remember anything about what they had to do to help fix your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Where
Can
do
you
you-
tell me?
Where does the airplane take Dallas?
To sky.
And then where do you go?
To Toronto and Brando.
Toronto.
And the Disney World.
Oh yeah, you went to Disney World too. Yeah. You had to go all the way to Toronto to fix your eyes, right? Hey, Dallas? Because your eyes were broken, right? Yeah.
Look at this.
Are they fixed now, Dallas?
Yeah.
How do your eyes feel now?
Right there.
I kind of took a little bit of like a denial. Like, oh, you hear the word, this is what she has. Okay, you kind of just, okay. So it'll get better, right? Or like you don't really go to that dark place where you're thinking like, whoa, this is what's going to happen here. But like, I don't know, I just kind of was disbelief. I kind of went on with my day being like, oh. And then, of course, I think after treatment was over, then reality set in. It was like, whoa, this is for real. This is happening. It's not going away anytime soon. Since retinoblastoma is so rare, they do ship us to Toronto. That's kind of the central hub of Canada for that type of cancer. Everyone goes to Toronto. And there's about 3 children a year from Alberta that get diagnosed with it. So they go to Toronto as well. They told us to pack for a week, so we did, not knowing that it would turn into a 6-month stay. And then quite frequently visiting after. So handling that, you don't have a choice. You just go, you figure it out day by day. So those day by days turned into result after result, exam after exam. So you just have to really funnel it out and play it as it comes, like really as it comes, because you can't plan. You don't know when you're going home. So you're just there dealing with it. And we came home as a family of 4. So I gave birth in Toronto to my son. And, I raised him for his first 2 months in life in her hospital bed with her. So I'd tuck him in at the bottom, and I'd put her in at the top, and I made a little drawer for him in her bed. It was funny. We could laugh about it now, but it was like, oh, how do I do this, So, So she's in partial remission and stable. So cancer's still present, but not active at this time. So we just keep monitoring, checking. And, it's just, it's not going to go away. This is a part of her life now. It's constant screenings for secondary cancers, which people need to understand that once you have cancer, the risk of secondary cancer is greater because all those cancer cells are in your body. So we need to screen for that. Dallas received about 4 types of chemotherapies that are commonly used in children with cancer. She was diagnosed at a very crucial age where her development, she's almost 2 years old, she's starting to talk, she's starting to verbalize, socialize, and we just took that away from her and put her in a hospital bed, sedating her for tests and chemos and whatever. And I brought that little baby back home extremely broken. She wasn't the same She's been diagnosed with like developmentally delayed, so she's still trying to play catch up. We still feel that she's still at diagnosis age, so her speech isn't very good for a 5-year-old. Her socialization skills were 0, so we built those up thanks to school. And yeah, it's chemo fog, they call it. Chemo fog. You know, you're here, but you're just not, you can't really vocalize yourself very well. And for a little girl to put her through that is something that I held myself responsible for. Like, what did I do to my child? Like, but it needed to be done. So I've seen what chemo has done to tumors. They shrink them, they flatten them out. So because we got those good results, I was okay with it. Like, I was like, okay, this is why this is why doctors give chemo, right? To take a child that's healthy one day and give her chemotherapy, reduce her down to no immunity possible. We need more research for possible new treatments that will not make her as sick, as weak, to have her life not as interrupted, to sit in a hospital bed. You'd never know that she can't see very good. She's got very impaired vision. She's legally blind in her left eye and, limited vision in her right. You'd never know. And that's the scary part about cancer is I didn't know my baby had cancer. They just adapt. They adapted because they were born with it. Well, she was anyway. And every other child with her cancer, they all have the same cancer, but they're all different. The treatment was different for each of these children. The path after treatment is different for each of these children. Children get cancer, little babies get cancer, which is something I never even thought of before my own child got cancer. And research is extremely important. We need to save these lives of these innocent children. We need to keep families together.
Listen to the camera, like this one. Maybe give him one of these.
I want to play games.
Oh yeah. Can you do a pageant? Give him like maybe like one of these. In the camera. Oh yeah, girl.